to No Enemies Here, the show where you get me. I couldn't think of anything else. Welcome back, peeps. The news I have, I must have had like an all-encompassing email. What do you call those things? To everybody, whatever. Concerning 3 days, a most fearful sacrifice, the 3 days of Gettysburg by Herman Luttman, produced by Flying Pig Games. It's sold out. It's sold out. Will there be another edition? And this is what Mark says. Ya betcha. Congratulations to Flying Pigs and to Herman Luttman for creating a great gem. Other than that, look, we got the GMT news. Lots of people are in the house. Peeps, what am I saying peeps for? There's six actual, there's Seekouts here, Meandering Mike, and even Kilroy. Can you imagine that? Kilroy had time for me. I'm verklempt, a little bit verschimmeled. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, people, let's get on with the show. Enough of this brouhaha or balderdash. Have a good show. Welcome to the GMT Games monthly update of October 2023. Alright, so news from Gene. He says, hope you're all doing great. It was great to see about 125 people at the weekend at the warehouse last weekend. They had a blast. It was busy. They checked out Down in Flames crew and sing the... Hold on a second. What about Alex? And the Down in Flames crew. Okay. So yeah, here's a couple of pictures of the peeps there. You can see Jason Carr, Kai Jensen. I love her, man. We can see other pictures, and a special thing happened there. And as you can see, Carl Kreider is there, and the next picture you see the Loadmaster. Well, that's Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando, 1983, I think. And It was fun for him. It was fun for them. He was there for 4.5 days. This is Mark Ruggiero. They all made him a card. They signed it. And the GMT is there to support him. And the people are there to support him. And we're here to support Mark and his travels. You know, all I can say is that it's a travel. And he says, stay strong. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, obviously. And there's a picture of Tim from the board game boot camp, war game boot camp, and Mark. Mark's looking good. He's looking thin, but he's looking good. You know what I'm saying? So what's shipping and what's next? So they're nearly finished with their P500 shipments and began shipping on October 3rd. Here are the games. It's Downfall, Conquest of the Third Reich with a map, an extra map, a 3-inch box. The Great Battles of Alexander, Macedonia Art of War, Macedonian Art of War. Also second printing of Tyrant, Carthage and Syracuse, I think, and then Sovereign of Discord, a Fire in the Lake expansion. Also, they began shipping Colors and Commands Napoleonics, Samurai Battles, second printing, The Minister. Is that The Minister? Hold on here, let me see. Prime Minister. Okay, and this is a game by Paul Hellyer. And then The Last 100 Yards, Volume 4 of The Last 100 Yards, the expansion called The Russian Front. Don't forget there's going to be a sale, a GMT fall sale. So they'll be having the fall sale this year for your planning. The sale dates will be Monday, November 13th and Sunday, November 19th. That's the whole thing. And I shall return because my dog is barking and someone's there. So the sale is happening November 13th to 19th from 5 a.m. the 13th and 11:59 the 19th. So they're gonna do the what is it? Half price based on what you bought on the P500 and stuff like that. So check it out. Firefight Tactical. Many of our weekend at the warehouse attendees got to play Firefight Tactical, designed by Sam London. So as a result, the P500 orders have been increased by 20% by 20 orders over the past few days. So there you go. And it looks like a game I'm gonna want to check out. So this month's box back sneak peeks is a guest of Robin Hood, or a jest of Robin Hood. I don't know yet. Fred Serval. This is a game by Fred Serval. And complexity is medium-low, and solitaire suitability is high-low. So that's that for that. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Designer interviews. El Wargamero Novato is with Jason Wolonowski, designer of Epipolae, the Athenian expedition in Sicily, 1415-1413 BCE, and it's in English and in Spanish. Sam London, designer of Firefight Tactical, on Il Wargamero Novato. The Player's Aid, the video interview Saverio Spagnoli, co-designer of Vijayanagara. The Chit Show with Artie and Dan, we interview David Thompson, co-designer of Zhenghe. Hey, Artie and Dan, I'm Dan. Cardboard Creation with Candace Harris interviews Harold Buchanan, designer of Flashpoint South China Seas, and ID Jester does a live open a box with Herman Luttman, designer of the Plum Island Horror. So that's that. Look, there's new additions to the P500. And let me take that here, bring it down. And Solitaire TAC Ops is a campaign system that simulates the battle space where operational decisions meet tactical realities. Okay, and it's an innovative dice system, handles both players and opposition actions, providing a wide range of outcomes and fast resolutions. All right, each scenario can be played solitaire with cooperative setups, also available for some of the larger ones. Then let's see. Then there's the Battle of Sicily by Dan Holt. It's the Battle of Sicily uses the base system from GMT, the Battle for Normandy. The German Luftwaffe makes their presence known in this one, while the Allied player has post-invasion and around landing available. Whatever that means, right? So this will be a 3-player Monty versus Patton versus the Access game, and that's what's new for that. Coming events, BOTOSCON. This is November 2nd to 5th in the New Westminster, British Columbia. Don't be late. They sell out in advance, they say. Don't forget Harold Buchanan's SDHistCon Summit 2023. And I would say, ladies and gentlemen, that that's about it for that. Let's see here. No thingies. Yeah, that's it for that. So, next month, we'll have another GMT update, and with that, have a good show. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has one video, and it's Plantagenet number 6 and rap. One video. We're blessed this week to have the icon, the famous STUKAJOE. 2 videos, one in Spanish called El Ángulo Interesante. I'm assuming it's in Spanish. And yeah, it is, because it's gonna be Domingo 15th de Octubre, 22 hours Mountain Time, CET, Central Eastern Time. And also a live unboxing of The Other Side of the Hill. I don't even know that game. I have to check it out. Mauro Faina has one video, and it's episode 6 of Il Giannizzero Nero season 6. Here we are, he says, ASL SK1, so Advanced Squad Leader, starter kit number 1, yes or no? Or I should say, yes and no. Mauro Faina. Hexes and Soldiers, one video, and it's Travel Battles times 6. I think I did this one last week. Probably not, but maybe. For our Italian friends, the Professor Riccardo Mazzini, the Professor, 2 videos, a retro warlog on Ancients. This one is in Italian, and he's got an adjacent video summed up in English. Little Wars TV, one video on its Pacific Island hopping war game trailer. These guys go big. You know what I'm saying? They're going big. Stephen Dolge's Der Weltkrieg Tannenberg tryout. He's trying out the introductory game to the Der Weltkrieg simulation series. Nanguaya has been on it for years. For our Spanish audience, Julius Fairfax has 7 games bellicos that are not war games. So 7 games from, I think, the Bellicos company, publishing company, that are not war games. I guess they deal in war games. History Hustle, one video on its Dutch Waffen SS veterans in Indonesia and Korea. World War II Solitaire board game channel has 2 videos. One is a Panzer Dice, actually they're both on Panzer Dice, the last battle, fresh off the printer, and a playthrough. And I'm wondering if this is a print and play, fresh off the printer. Maybe. Remember World War II with Rishi Sharma has 1 video, and it's seeing flamethrowers up close, 1 U.S. veteran's harrowing Iwo Jima experience. Holy moly. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, 2 videos, Command in Colors Medieval 19 Salachon, or Solachon. Yeah. And Grant Takes Command 2, Scenario Number 9, the Overland Campaign, Session 11. For Grant Takes Command 2, Advanced Game. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave has 2 videos, Tiger Leader, Invasion of Russia for the Reich, Week 1, and Bamboo Lab, P1 P3D printer, open the box and setup. I guess he got a 3D printer. Guess he's making miniatures. Tikani's George, everything ASL on George Chiotis' channel. Now, I think this is ASL talk. It's ITR-15 Tractor Factory, Stalingrad, 137, Kharkiv, Ukraine, the 19th of March, 1943, after action report. Plus, Advanced Squad Leader, Snakes and Ladders, plus Wall Advantages example, or Wall Advantage example. George, you're freaking me out. Faristo. Doug Weed of the Gamer's Closet has 3 videos, and who doesn't want to play Casper the Friendly Ghost? A review on how to play. And then he's got another video called When Football, Soccer, was banned in England. Also unboxing Betrayal at House on the Hill, on the Gamer's Closet. Eric's Table Napoleonics Battle has 3 videos, and the first video is on La Bataille d'Austerlitz, 1805, 12:40 p.m., the coalition turn. That's specific. Plus, a designer interview with I don't know. That's why you come here to get your news. This is Tactics Talk number 7, and if I could zoom in on that, and I can't. So, yeah. And a third video called Bataille of, or the Battle of Prague, 1757, the 1 p.m. turn. This is scheduled for the 22nd. Yeah. The Solitaire Book King, Mike Lambo, on Mike Lambo's site, and he has 3 videos on Solatia, the Wizard of Doom, a quick look, an instructional playthrough, and a full adventure playthrough just for fun. This is another one of Mike Lambo's Solitaire books. Congratulations, Mike. You're incredible. Dave of Centurion's review, I should say, he's with his friend Len, on War Chat number 85 and 86. 85 is on HMGS Autumn Wars, and the other one is on Outer Space Combat in War Games.
This week on 6 Actual, we look at the piracy simulation game Blackbeard from Richard Berg and Avalon Hill. Take command of one or more pirates and try to amass a fortune before fate befalls you at the end of a rope or your own crew's knives. The golden age of piracy, only on 6 Actual.
6 Actual.
Of an outcast, now a hunted wanderer over the face of the globe. She lived life to the full, and in her wake, she left a trail of broken men. Now a fugitive, battered and beaten, she spends her numbered days in a miserable hideout. You all know her name, Anopheles Annie, the malaria mosquito.
Oh. To look at me now, you wouldn't hardly believe it. But back in the good old days, I was really some stuff. Yeah, it was a cinch for a gal to get along when I was young and good-looking. But times have changed. Why, I used to be the toast of the hot spots, queen of the swamps. The world was my playground. The South Pacific, India, North Africa, Italy. Yep, all over the world. I knocked them on their heels. I took my drink straight. But the boys got theirs mixed with a Mickey Finn. My percentages was going up when the big shots turned on the heat. It was the same old vice squad that made it hot for me down in Panama. Parasitologists, entomologists, malariologists, every damnedologist in the country got on my trail. And I do mean trail. They started a cleanup. First, they wised the boys up. Smashed up our hangouts. They really poured it on with oil. They dusted us off with Paris green. They busted in all the joints from Burma to Bizerti. The racket's getting tougher. The percentages ain't what it used to be, but thanks to Snafu, a smart operator can still sneak in for a one-night stand.
Piped it to a cell. Look at those knees. He don't care where he goes. He's wide open.
Repellent? He never touches the stuff. And that goes for the Atterbring, too. Well, dearie, as long as that guy's around, a little gal can still make an honest living.
Charles Latorre has 4 videos. Miniatures in process. Another leak under the sink. Oh, bloody stinking joy, he says. Plus, first orc invasion craft ready. Mostly needs ballista. And Königsberg and turn 2. Soviets pushing. No losses. Germans lost 2 full units. Another ... on Charles Latorre's channel. Combat board games. Looking at yet another Lambo game. Long range recon patrol by Mike Lambo. That was last week. This week it's looking at updated cards for Ambush. If you play Ambush, I think you'll want these cards. I bought those cards. First version, many errata. A lot of errata on those cards. And I think this one's all been cleaned up. So I think it's on Game Crafters. Good company too, Game Crafters. Timmy of Hairbrained Games. 4 videos. Hairbrained Games unboxes Global War unboxing by White Dog Games. Plus, top things I'm not a fan of. And top things I am a fan of. Plus, unboxing The Hunt. On Timmy's channel, Hairbrained Games. The Gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 3 videos, and it's unboxing Axis and Allies 1914 Renegade Limited. These guys, they get it all. Plus, Alexander reviews Hellenis GMT Games, The Player's Aid. Oh, I'm just reading. Yeah, it's The Player's Aid. They put The Player's Aid on after every title. How annoying is that? Plus, unboxing Verdun 1916 Steel Inferno Fellowship of Simulations on The Player's Aid. U-Boater 658, 1 video on its DG Battles in the East. Decision games, I guess, Battles in the East, turn 3, Soviet end. He's been doing this for a while, so anybody been watching? It's the end of turn 3 of the Soviets. Tony of Tony's Board Life. 1 video on its Steel and Blood along the poly part? The I-poly part? The Ipoli, along the Ipoli. Ipoli? I never heard that in my life. I learn things even doing this stuff. On Tony's board channel. The Board Game Chronicles, 1 video on its Teach and Play number 3, When Bombs First Fell, on the game Undaunted Battle of Britain, a game by David Thompson and Trevor Benjamin, published by Osprey Games. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 2 videos, and it's the Chit Show, Designing War Games Around Topics with David Thompson, the handsomest war game designer around. And the Chit Shows with Dan and Artie, and I'm Dan. Plus, counterclipping The Value of War Games, episode 145. Artie's been on a long time. That's how much of a geek he is. And we didn't have a Chit Show this past week. There was some logistical difficulties. Hey, stuff happens, man. Wardy Road plays World War II, the Hugh Hefner of war games. 1 video on its McMurray unboxes A Most Fearful Sacrifice while he's holding up Test of Faith. Come on, Todd. The hell? The war game artist Matt White of Matt White War Games has 6 videos, and he's telling us about his new Solitaire game, and it's previewing. There are 5 videos out of 6 that are previewing his game. So there would be a game setup, a preview, a takeoff sequence, entering a new zone, and combat mechanics. Plus his other video was launched, Would Be Aces, his new Solitaire game. Okay, right. So it's launched. So it's 6 videos concerning Matt White's new solitaire game, Would-Be Aces. They sell out quickly when Matt does them, eh? So get them while you can type thing. Matt, save one for me, for God's sake, man. GMT Games, 1 video and it's solitaire. TAC Ops, Ortona. It's a teaser. This is right now on the P500. Hissy Cat Studios, 1 video and it's Silent War 2.0 Allied Patrol 1. This is a gameplay. Or gameplay or playthrough. What's the difference? Shippo. Smart War Games has 4 videos and it's The Last Train Home. This is on Steam, a computer game. Plus SGS We the People on Steam, content and gameplay. It's by Avalon Digital. And Operation Valor on Steam again. And on Steam again, Bastogne Breakout. Preview and gameplay on Smart War Games. Storm of Steel Wargaming has 3 videos, hobby update, plus Wargaming the First World War, or can you wargame World War I? I don't know why he says that. Because obviously you can, but maybe he's got something to say. And how to paint World War I French tanks on Storm of Steel Wargaming. The Tank Museum has 1 video and its bottom 5 tanks. Yeah, I guess. If there's top 5, there's got to be bottom 5. Respect Jim Ozarski, 3 videos, the Battle of Leipzig for Blücher, plus Strachan's action for Fire at She-Bears, and Skirmish at King Street for Sharp Practice 2 on Jim Ozarski's channel. Legendary Tactics 4 videos, in the 2 videos on In the Footsteps of Darwin. So full game playthrough and a board game review. Plus Diplomacy Board Game Strategy, The Italian Bridegroom. And Undaunted Normandy Digital, a tutorial and early access on Legendary Tactics. Welcome back to the Clip of the Week! First one who guesses in the comments below gets a handwritten letter with real ink, real paper, and a real fountain pen. Get in touch with no enemies here.
You don't shoot family! Everyone knows that!
Win a handwritten letter by El Duce himself, written with real ink and a real fountain pen.
October brings even more chills when we visit the home of the Good Doctor. In this episode, we unbox Warfighter World War Z expansion number 49, Castle Frankenstein. The video covers the cards that are included in the expansion, which includes the player soldiers, weapons, skills, missions, objectives, locations, and the creatures that go bump in the night. Plus, we cover the rules that showcase the frames, a new concept in Warfighter that allows soldiers to carry powerful weapons and ablative armor. Check out more videos on Warfighter and other DVG games when you visit the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Plus, we have a Twitter and Facebook page where the latest videos and news about the channel can be found. And if you'd like to support our channel, we have a Patreon page as well. Seek Out and Play releases a new video each week, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Relax. Take it easy. Huh? Don't look at the stack of counters. Watch a cult cinema classic. Watch Bela Lugosi in White Zombie. I love White Zombie, the movie, and I really like the band. Plus, an old movie, Francis Ford Coppola's first movie, Dementia 13. And it's a trailer, and he's nuts. That's all. Hexed Encountered. 4 videos. Autumn for Barbarossa. This is a gameplay. Battle for Calandale by Princip Games. Gameplay, example, and review. So, channel update for October on Hexed Encountered and Scram 60 Red, White, and Blue Racing. Race number 8 playthrough, as I said, on Hexed Encountered. My Own Worst Enemy has 2 videos. Assault Sicily 43 available to order. Red Horizon 41 expansion unboxing. Plus USN United States Navy Deluxe unboxing. There's a game just called USN Deluxe. USN Deluxe. USN Deluxe. Yeah. Okay. Diagonal Move 1 video on its learning to play Navajo Wars, a game by Joel Toppin, published by GMT. Ben Harsh of Harsh Rules does a rules breakdown on Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit Series, Part 16. So this is Starter Kit number 2. The Chief and Bonding with Board Games. 2 videos. He's unboxing Mutant Year Zero, a GenLab Alpha RPG standalone expansion, plus an unboxing of Fallen Land, a post-apocalyptic board game, 2nd edition. The Chief is into that. For our Polish viewers, Wojennik TV has 3 videos. 1, he's checking out Essen in Germany. Then, he's unboxing Dragonbond, Lords of Vala. And looking at, I have no idea, but it looks like Charles Darwin. And he might be doing a preview. He might be doing a, not a review, because I think I know what review means in Polish. But for our Polish viewers, here you go. Hex to Hex 1 video on its Barbarossa. AGC campaign turns 1 to 4 AGC. So it's Army Group Center. But what game? What game? ID Jester 4 videos. Inside Blitz Digital NFL 2015 opening. Weekend Philadelphia Eagles at Atlanta. Plus Glory Days College Football. 1994 number 1 Nebraska versus number 2 Penn State. Arkham Horror LCG live scenario with Phoenix Knight on Tabletop Simulator. And Payoff Pitch Baseball 2018 Atlanta Braves Game 57 versus Washington Nationals. You know, I never understood why people really flip over college ball. Well, it's because it ain't pro ball. Pro ball, there's too much, or pro football, or pro anything, too much politics. Nah, college, these guys want it. You know what I'm saying? I just finally got that. Huh? I know I'm smart. Nanguaya! 4 videos. He looks like the mine werfer at the War Museum. I think he's at the Ottawa War Museum. I've got to check that out. Plus, reassigning troops within the Austro-Hungarian 1st November 14th. This has got to be Der Weltkrieg. Also, shift of focus for attack to get the Russians back across the border. And trying to figure out how many attacking strength points will be needed to sustain ... You gotta watch Nanguaya's channel. Cutesy Pootsy Zilla Blitz. 4 videos. Sicily 43 solo playthrough episode 0, an overview by Assault Games. And Votes for Women 2 hours supercut full playthrough on the women's suffrage board game. This is a game by, if I'm not mistaken, Votes for Women was HOLLANDSPIELE. And Kursk downloadable content gameplay part 1, Unity of Command 2. This is obviously a PC war game. The Boss, Clark Commando 1983, 4 videos. He's the Rambo One video he rambles about the GIMPY West and what's next, plus Avalon Hill, the Guns of August, Learn to Play After Action Report number 4, and GMT Games, A Bridge to Victory Trip Down Memory Lane, and Avalon Hill, the Guns of August, Learn to Play After Action Report number 5. I can't believe I said that in so many breaths. On the Boss's channel, Clark Commando 1983. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer, 3 videos. Top 10 horror-themed games for October. Warhammer 40k introductory set, and Space Marine, the board game. On this Discriminating Gamer. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 4 videos this week. Assault Sicily 43. It's a game found launch, plus 5-minute review of Assault Sicily 43, and the 8th Air Force review through, plus money where your mouth is, or money where mouth is, on the GIMPY Gamer. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman War Gamer. 2 videos. One is on the Kickstarter preview, Print Shop Games, The Battle of Kalkengor, unboxing and overview, and the War Room Live, a tournament scenario with special guest Mitch Land. I think we interviewed Mitch Land. Nice guy. Nice guy. Nice guy. War Stories. 4 videos. Operation Barbarossa, Hitler's desperate gamble in the East, plus Leningrad, the brutal reality of the 900-day siege. For God's sake, 900 days, man. That's 3 years. And the world's first purpose-built nuclear bomber, Convair B-36, and last but not least, how the systematic plundering of Europe funded Hitler's war. Sure, they weren't criminals. And they wrote everything down. I kept a diary of who I robbed. God, they're smart. Simple History, 2 videos, the horrific use of the guillotine by the Axis powers, and bizarre and mysterious deaths throughout history on Simple History. Indy Nidell's World War II channel, 3 videos, week 268, the isolation of Army Group North, October 14th, 1944. Yep. October 14th, man. 6 days ago. Agent Garbo, M15 Greatest Actor. That's a documentary special. And Spies and Ties. These are both Spies and Ties. Will Brutus stab. And 15 in the back. On World War II channel. The Man Who Looks Like a Vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Productions, has 3 videos. Last Living Knights Crossholder of 2023. Last Living Knights Crossholder. We are in the year 2023, so you figure it out. Plus Last Celebrity World War II Veterans and Nazi Time Machine found in the Ukraine. How strange is that? Kings and Generals, 4 videos. The Israel-Hamas War. I'm reading the letter. What we should know so far. Also, the Great Siege of Gibraltar and full history of medieval Wales and War of Attrition again. Russian invasion of Ukraine continues. It is a war of attrition. Military 1945, 1 video, and its Soviet war crimes in 41 and the effect of railguns on the June 22nd, 1941. Yeah, what can I say?
Howdy folks, it's Manning Mike in the Man Cave of Madness, saying hello to all you folks watching Dan Benculli's show No Enemies Here, my weekly channel update. You can see up there, we got 2 new videos, 1 new short. The first video is an unboxing of recently released game from Compass Games. It is Napoleon's Eagles 2, second in the series, The 100 Days. This is a card game, so if you like Napoleonics, but you don't have time for miniatures or a big hex and counter war game, card game might be the answer for you. It appears to be very tactically rich, all sorts of decisions you can make on which flank to attack, to keep your leaders in reserve, or to assault, and looks very interesting. So if that's something you think you might enjoy, take a look at that. It's a good deal from Compass, just recently released. Above that is another one of my weird unboxing videos of boxes I found in boxes. I was looking for books, and I found what turned out to be, who knows what it is. You can check out it. It wasn't books, but it was other stuff. So you can check that out there. And the final little short there is item I won on KilRoyWasHere's channel. This is the Pallid Mask campaign expansion for the Arkham Horror card game. This weekend I'm going to unbox Arkham Horror and take a look at what's inside this pack here. This is just a little short announcing that because, you know, it's Halloween month, so I'll try to do that and at least one other monster Halloween spooky oriented unboxing before the month is over. I am going to have a giveaway that I'm going to post this weekend, so by the time you watching it, the maybe posted the giveaway. So if you subscribe to my channel, have your notifications on, you won't miss that. And don't forget to subscribe to No Enemies Here. I'm going to send it back to you, Dan, and all your viewers. Take care. Ciao.
Hello all, today Kilroy goes off the shelf and onto his table for a weekly update. This week was World War I week, or Great War Week. Whatever you want to call it. How about the war to end all wars? And covered a lot of different games and a lot of different topics over the course of the week with some different perspectives. I did a really brief summary or book review of The Somme by Peter Hart. Take a look at that. I did some more maps and atlases with the West Point Atlas of War, World War I. Covered Poor Bloody Infantry from Minden Games, which deals with the Battle of the Somme, Over the Top at the Somme. This is a solitaire tactical level game. Did some of the Grizzled, which is definitely a different kind of game, not necessarily a war game. It's a cooperative game. It says right there, cooperative game. But I soloed it while watching some college football. So take a look at that. That's a short. Did an after action report of Dogfight. I did an earlier unboxing of Dogfight, and then I've actually played it and did an after action. This is Rule Disguise in 20 minutes. And did an unboxing of Quartermaster General 1914. Now, this is definitely a different perspective on World War I at a strategic level, somewhat abstract. It's a card-based game, but an interesting game nonetheless. And then started off the week with Gaza 1917. I had filmed this several weeks earlier, and now we have the Gaza Strip being a point of focus and attention around the world right now. So that was I did not plan that, so that was interesting how that comes out. But anyway, not only did I do an unboxing of Gaza 1917, but I'm doing a giveaway of Gaza 1917. So take a look at that video on my channel, KilRoyWasHere, and you will see how to try to get your hands on this. Basically, just need to be a subscriber and make a comment to that video on YouTube. and you too might be able to own Gaza 1917, which is, interesting. It's part of the Fire and Movement series from Decision Games. It's a relatively straightforward hex encounter type affair, but it's dealing with the 1917 battle in Gaza, or the gateway to Jerusalem, as it says. So thanks you all for stopping by at my channel. Thanks for stopping by here on No Enemies Here. If that's where you're watching this, give Dan a like and a subscribe. He earned it. Anyway, if you're interested in getting one of my giveaways, I'm trying to take after Meandering Mike and give back to the community. Check out this video, Gaza 1917, on KilRoyWasHere. Thanks all. Have a great one.
Wow, these are some interesting looking counters. Is that who I think it is? I can't wait to punch out Dan.
Dan needs a video. There it is. Dan needs a video. Dan needs a video. Oh my God. Hey, cup of Joe. I don't got time for coffee.
Another week, another show. Please like, subscribe, and support this channel if you can. I'm working tomorrow, man, and I'm psychologically getting ready to do it. I get anxiety now when I go to work. Yeah, I don't know. Must be the place I work in. That's for sure. But hey, thank you for watching. And did I say another week, another show? Did I say that? You see, anxiety. That's what it does. Plus ADD. That's what more of it does. So, look, life is beautiful. Be nice. And winter's coming.